I'm back again, Vines, and it's Finance Fridays today. And as usual on Finance Fridays, I have resolved to share with you some financial gems that will help all of us in our journey to financial freedom and also in our journey to making sure that we're making the right financial decisions in our lives. Today's Finance Fridays, I'm going to share with you 7 things that I no longer buy or do and that are helping me to have more money in my pockets. And with time, I have seen some significant changes in my financial life, or in my financial pockets, if you will. And so I want to share those things with you so that you might also be able to make some changes. And it doesn't have to be exactly the things that I'm going to share with you, but you inventory of your life and reevaluate and see the things that are unnecessary in your life that could be costing you money, that could be draining you. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Jumbo, welcome or welcome back to Aggie's Vine. If this is your first time here, subscribe and join the tribe. So the first thing I stopped doing or buying was alcohol. I know that's gonna sound funny, but yes, I used to drink. I used to enjoy going out with friends and having a drink every now and then. But my now and then was almost becoming like a regular thing. Habits can be the biggest money wasters and can often leave you in debt and broke. I know that for a fact. I used to do this just for fun with friends, or even at home. Whenever I want to buy a bottle of wine, I would buy that. And it started becoming a regular thing. And so I realized, instead of me buying alcohol to maybe de-stress or just in the name of having fun, I decided to stop altogether, because as you know, if you cannot control alcohol, alcohol can also become a disease. Thankfully, I was able to control that. So I quit doing it, and I started, instead, the money that I would want to spend on a bottle of wine, I decided to have a piggy bank for it and start dropping that money in that piggy bank. And I'm telling you, I was pleasantly surprised. The second thing I stopped buying for myself is attires for functions. Now, in the African tradition, we are big on buying an outfit to go for a function like a wedding, a birthday, or even a bridal shower. And it turns out that every time there was a function or every time there was a wedding, I would go and splurge on this outfit, extravagant outfit, because we Africans, again, are quite extravagant. If you've seen the Nigerian outfits, if you've seen some of the East African outfits, I mean, we go all out. So I would find myself just spending money on an outfit that I would typically just wear one time and never have to wear it again. Like, I couldn't wear it to the office, I couldn't wear it to church, I couldn't wear it just on a regular day. And I just realized that this was a big money waster for me. So every time there's a function, I would just go into my closet and look at something that I can put together, an ensemble that I can put together, coordinate it with whatever, because this is a one-day function, so you don't have to go all the way out spending money when you're typically not going to be using this item in the future or on a daily basis. The third item I stopped buying or splurging on was the latest kitchen appliances. I know we women are big on kitchen appliances, and we are always on the lookout for the latest kitchen appliance on the market, either to make our lives easier or to make our kitchen or to make our meal preps easier. But I realized that most of the kitchen appliances that I already have actually do the work that even that new appliance is typically going to do. When they are brought on the market, they are meant to make you feel like you cannot live without them, or they're just gonna really simplify your life. And then a year down the line, you realize that this is something that you could have just done without, or you just run out of use for it. Or you just realize that there's something else in the kitchen that supplements what that other appliance that you just bought does. So I quit buying. Every time I see a kitchen appliance being marketed on the market, I just kind of, unless I really need it, it is something that I typically will not buy. The fourth item for me on the list was subscriptions. I know a lot of us use subscriptions. Unless you're a content creator and using subscriptions like Canva, you're subscribed to Canva, or you're subscribed to an app that is adding value to your daily grind or to your daily hustle, then I would suggest that you do away with it. I did away with my subscriptions. Like, I used to pay for cable TV, which is DSTV, and I realized nobody sits in the living room anymore to watch the television. I mean, everybody now is on their phone, on their laptop, on their iPad. Watch anything you can watch on a television. I can watch it on a phone, or I can watch it on my laptop, or I can watch it on my iPad. You can watch it from the comfort of your office, or you can watch it even just laying in bed. Save me a good $50 every month. The fifth item on the list is a brand new car. Now, it's not every day that you're going to get up and go and buy a brand new car. As soon as you drive that car off the lot or off the dealership, it loses 10% of its value. And by the third year, it's going to lose 60% of its value. So many used cars that are in good shape. And so for me, buying a new car is just off the table. I'm good with an older car that just functions just as well and that is in good condition and that will not break the bank for me to have it. The sixth item is seasonal decor. Now, I know when the seasons roll around, we are all usually excited to go and get, the decorations and just to get in the festive mood. But when you really think about it, how much money do you spend every day or every year, say when Easter rolls around or Halloween or Christmas, when you can actually just reuse most of the decorations that you've had for years, or even just do it yourself type of decorations. I normally don't buy any Christmas decorations anymore. I just realized it's a big waste of time. And these are things that are marketed for you so that you can imagine how much the industry makes when these seasons roll around. And the last item for me on the list is the latest upgrade. Now, I know every time a new iPhone rolls out, everybody is queuing to get that iPhone. I know every time there is a new trend, everybody is out there trying to get it. And I can tell you, I am comfortable with just using my old gadgets as long as they are working just fine. Like, I've had my phone for the last 2 years and I don't plan on replacing it unless it breaks down. The only time I'm going to buy a new gadget is if my gadget is not working or what I needed to do is not, it's not giving me value. That's the only time I will consider going to buy a new gadget. And I will also look to see which gadget really gives me value as opposed to what's popular on the market. I have a bonus one for you, and I did this one because of my cute little pet Fuffy. The bonus item for you on the list for me is pet food. A lot of time we spend so much money buying our pets food that is pre-packaged, that is advertised to attract us humans and not the pets that we're feeding. My cat could care less if I feed it a biscuit that's shaped in the form of a biscuit or in the form of a bone or in the form of a whatever. And my dog could care less if I fed it with a shoe looking bone. As long as it's a bone, that dog is going to eat that bone. So most of these foods for our pets are packaged to attract us and not to attract the animal. So we're the ones who are being targeted so we can buy the food. When in reality, you can actually feed your pet just what you eat at home. My cat Fuffy eats what I eat and she enjoys it very much. She's a spoiled little brat and I love her to death, but I do not break the bank to feed her, and she's a happy little pet. So I hope those points were valuable to you. That's it for today's video. Remember, every Friday is Finance Fridays, and also remember I post daily job leads on my channel. So if you are looking for work, if you are in need of a remote job or work from home job, I post those daily on my channel. But remember, every Friday is Finance Fridays. So if you're not looking for a job, make sure to join us here every Friday for our Finance Fridays. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and until the next video, kwaheri.